It is Monday. It is July 1st and I am starting a new weekly writing vlog. So I filmed last week and I was editing and compiling that footage, and then I realized I just didn't really like it that much. It felt kind of empty and like I was phoning it in. And I think it's because I actually had plans this past weekend. My partner and I, on Saturday, we went to the Hippodrome Theater in Baltimore and saw the Beetlejuice musical. And I think I had all these grand plans that I was going to film like B-roll at the theater and like show you the stage before the show started and all of that, show off the outfit that I wore, but that didn't happen. As with everything, I got awkward and I didn't want to film any of that, and so I just didn't. But because I also hadn't filmed an outro to the footage I had from last week, it was kind of, it just felt disjointed. And I think because subconsciously I was thinking I was going to film over the weekend, I kind of kept my filming throughout the week very short and very empty because I thought I would have cool, fun footage at the end, and then I didn't. So I just decided to scrap last week's footage, and I hope y'all can forgive me. So we are starting a new weekly writing vlog. It is the first week of Camp NaNoWriMo. Happy NaNoWriMo to everyone who celebrates. I am kind of participating. I'm not starting a new project. I am going to just continue working on my two current projects and possibly track my word count and just see what I can do this month. Whenever I have the option to set my own goal for like camp sessions, I always pick 30,000 words because basically just means I have to write 1,000 words a day, and that is typically what I aim for anyway. So I thought might as well kind of try and participate, get in the spirit. I used to be super obsessed with NaNoWriMo and all of its like spin-off events. Even way back in the day, they used to have something called Script Frenzy, where you had like a month to write a screenplay, which was really fun, and it's kind of sad that it didn't last. So yeah, I'm not gonna really hold myself to Camp Nano. If I'm regularly updating the site, cool, but if I don't, that's fine too. I don't want to beat myself up over it. I'm just continuing the trend of trying to take it easy on myself and be more casual and relaxed about writing, because as much as I want to finish my stories, as much as I want to publish and continue trying to build a career out of this, I burn out very easily, and there's no point in me hurting myself because it always ends up in the same place where I'm depressed because I'm not accomplishing what I want to accomplish. I feel like I'm getting too old to accomplish these things, so I'm trying to just be chill about all of this. So yeah, it is Monday. Like I said, I work from home today. I am on a break at the moment. Let me talk a little bit. So you'll see, I got me a new notebook because I couldn't stand what I was working in, and I didn't want to use one of my little spirals. I wanted a journal, you know? So this is just a Moleskine because I love their paper. I wish it held highlighters better, but I love the way it gets all crinkly when you write on it. I guess let me tell you what I did do last week. So for Project Matcha Latte, I finished writing chapter 6. I brainstormed for chapter 7, which is the Inkling This Could Work beat. And Pine Hollow, I wrote chapters 7 and 8, which were the adhesion plot thrust beat and the second no way beat. Also, I kind of just ramble like you guys know what this is if you're new here. Romancing the Beat by Gwen Hayes is my current favorite beat sheet. I do still, I actually have a little chart to show, like this is Romancing the Beat and this is Save the Cat, just to show kind of which beat coincides with the beat on Save the Cat. This is Nell Alexander's short romance beats, just because I also enjoy that framework. And while I'm showing you things, another thing I am doing in this notebook is I don't track my word count, but I still wanted to track these stories and the progress of these stories. So I came up with a beat tracker. And so now I can easily look and know exactly where I am in the story and where I'm headed. And it's funny that I'm essentially in the same place in both stories. And this morning, I did, like, my only goals today were to brainstorm the Inkling This Will Work for Pine Hollow and to start the next chapter in Project Matcha Latte, which is also the Inkling This Could Work. So I did brainstorm for Pine Hollow. Just did that, the Inkling This Could Work beat. I also had to take notes because the Fun and Games beat for Save the Cat kind of just, it encompasses these 3 beats from Romancing the Beat: the inkling this could work, the deepening desire, and the maybe this will work. These are the 3 beats that lead up to the midpoint in Romancing the Beat, and obviously the fun and games is what leads up to the midpoint in Save the Cat. And so I needed to just jot down some notes so I know what I'm, like, where I am and what I'm working towards for this beat. So I brainstormed that. And yeah, so my next order of business, I guess, is I'm going to start chapter 7 of Project Matcha Latte, the inkling this could work beat. And that is my plan for today. It would be cool if I could finish that chapter, but as always, again, I'm going with the flow. I'm not going to beat myself up. So I'm going to start chapter 7 of Project Matcha Latte. I am sorry about last week not having a writing vlog. It is what it is, you know. I really thought I would have some cool footage from the Hippodrome, so I feel really bad that I don't. Side note, it was my first Broadway production and it was amazing, and Beetlejuice was so fun. I found myself just kind of grinning like an idiot, like through the whole thing, basically. It was so fun. It was so good. I was initially disappointed that the original Beetlejuice from like this recording, the studio recording, I think Alex Brightman, is that his name? I was a little disappointed that he's not currently doing Beetlejuice, but this guy, his name is Justin Collette, he was amazing. He was really good too. So if you get the opportunity to see Beetlejuice, I really recommend it. I think it's fun for people who are fans of the movie and even people that aren't fans of the movie. And my partner, who hates musicals, even he ended up enjoying it and having a good time. So I really recommend it. So tired. I am so tired. I didn't really film much yesterday, but when I got home, I did transfer my words and update the Nano website with them. I think in total I'm at like 3 something right now for 2 days, so I'm on track. And today my goals are to finish chapter 9 in Pine Hollow, because I just barely started it yesterday, and to brainstorm the next chapter in Project Matcha Latte. I have a half day today. It is another day before a federal holiday, and I love where I work because I have a half day and then I'm off tomorrow, so I should be able to get a decent amount of writing done today, even if I have to do it after I get home around like 11:30, 12 o'clock. And then tomorrow I should be able to get a bit of writing done as well. I will say I'm feeling a little, I guess, discouraged in my writing. I'm not sure why. It's just every now and then I go through these moods where I'm thinking, what's the point? I'm never going to be able to make a living off of my writing. I don't know. Alright, so it is 12:16 and I am home and ready to write. There was a bit of traffic because there was an accident, and so that sucked, but I have my coffee, I am relaxed, I'm chill. I was gonna find a timer on YouTube to write along with, and yeah, I'm just happy to be home. I didn't get like a lunch break today, but I got there, early, so I did a little bit of writing then. And then I did take a brief like breakfast break. And so throughout the half day, I managed to brainstorm the next chapter in Project Matcha Latte. I think that's chapter 8. I'm working on chapter 9 of Pine Hollow, and I wrote 1,100 words so far, but it's not done yet, this chapter. So that is my goal. I am going to try and finish this chapter today, preferably within a 25-minute sprint or so. And if you hear shit getting torn up, I had to keep these boxes because Phoenix really wanted them, and you can kind of see his little orange butt, and he just likes to go in there and tear it up. He lives, it's like a little, what do they call them? The rooms where you can go and like destroy them and throw like plates and smash things with a big hammer. What are those called? Rage rooms, that's what they're called. Yeah, he uses it like a little rage room, but he just goes in and just tears it up. But yeah, I am going to find a 25-minute timer to do a sprint and hopefully finish chapter 9 of Pine Hollow. All right, so I just finished chapter 9. Yeah, I just finished chapter 9 of Pine Hollow, and I had a lot of fun with it. It was like bonus Poppy and Jackson content because it was like a new scene and they were being just kind of cute and flirty, and it's not a scene that I'm carrying over from the original version of the story. So like I said, it's like bonus content, and it was fun. And this chapter ended up being like around 2,600 words. So I am going to get those words transferred to my computer. I am going to update the NaNoWriMo website, and then I am just going to be done for the day. It is 1 o'clock now, and I want to do my nails, and then I'll probably just try and read for a little bit, and I will be back at this tomorrow. All right, so it's Thursday, and I had every intention of spending my day off writing and being productive, and I did none of that. My partner took off today. He usually doesn't, like, he doesn't get holidays. He kind of schedules his own shit, and so he took off today, and so I've just been kind of chilling with him, and we watched the new episode of The Boys, and we're gonna watch Dune 2 with dinner. So I've just kind of taken today off, and I feel so bad about it, but I, of course, will spend tomorrow writing, and I will just try to accomplish what I wanted to accomplish this week tomorrow instead. So yeah, today I'm just being a lazy piece of shit. Not really celebrating Independence Day, because what is there to celebrate about being an American? Hello everyone, so it's Friday. I'm working from home. I am hoping it's going to be a more, I guess, lax day, because I would bet money that there's nobody in the office. It should be a nice, slow, easy day, which means I should be able to get some writing done. And I really want to do that since yesterday was such a bust. I still feel kind of crappy about it, and I know I shouldn't. I know it's not that big a deal. Today I did already accomplish one of my goals. My 2 goals today were to brainstorm chapter 10 in Pine Hollow and start chapter 8 in Project Matcha Latte. So I brainstormed chapter 10 of Pine Hollow, and I am just about to do a little writing sprint to start chapter 8 in Project Matcha Latte. And it's funny that both of these chapters are pretty much the same exact place in the beat sheet. They are both the kind of wrap up of the Inkling This Could Work beat. Ideally, I will write chapter 8 of Project Matcha Latte today, but also write chapter 10 of Pine Hollow, because my goal this week, I give myself like self-imposed deadlines and goals, and I write them in pencil because that kind of shows me that it's okay if I don't accomplish them. It can just be erased and moved. And so my goal this week was to reach the deepening desire beat in both of these stories. And just to show you, so This is the inkling this could work. This is the deepening desire. So my goal this week was to just be able to cross off this box on both of these trackers, and I would be where I want to be. So it would be ideal if I could finish both of these chapters today. Obviously anything could happen, so I'm not gonna hold myself to it. Again, I write it in pencil so it can be moved. Okay, so I just finished chapter 8 of Project Matcha Latte. It is about 1,500 words. I'm going to get those words transferred to my computer so I don't forget. It is 11:45, so it's still pretty early in the day. So I do plan on starting chapter 10 of Pine Hollow. And I've definitely been feeling more passionate about Pine Hollow. And I don't know if it's just because obviously I love those characters. They're very established characters to me, having come from a story that I wrote last year. And so I'm feeling more Pine Hollow-y than I have been Project Matcha Latte-y. And I think it's also because Project Matcha Latte was kind of just like shiny idea syndrome. It was so new, and I just got these few cute scenes in my head, and I was like, oh my god, I gotta write these scenes, I'm so excited. And I wrote those scenes, and now I'm at a point where I have reached the end of what I have outlined for Project Matcha Latte, and now it's like, oh, I'm bored now. So this chapter that I just wrote, I'm not really excited about it or proud of it. Obviously it's a zero draft, so I'm letting myself kind of just write shit at the moment, but I think also just in general, this isn't like an idea that's very like dear to me. It's a really cute and fun idea, but it's not like something that, I don't know, that I've done a whole lot of thinking about. It's not a universe that I've really brainstormed and mentally tried to live in like I have with Pine Hollow. So that's a little disappointing. I have really enjoyed working on 2 concurrent projects, but I'm not sure how long that will continue, because while I'm trying to write Project Matcha Latte, all I can think about is how much I want to work on Pine Hollow. So I either have to get better at balancing the 2 and knowing that it's okay if one falls behind while I work on the other one, or just putting one on hold indefinitely while I work on the other one. That may be what happens, and I'm not sure. As of now, I'm still going to continue to try to work on them at the same time. But yeah, like I said, it's 11:45. I am starting to feel a little hungry, so I think I might have myself a little snack or an early lunch, and then I'm going to start chapter 10 of Pine Hollow, and I'm pretty excited.